Wow, would you look at the time? Once again, the Chinese influencer aesthetic is at a wild time. And this time, the subject involved is a billionaire that got into the messiest drama. Many influencers are trying to achieve the most confusing relationships possible. I'm not talking about let's go on a few dates and then do a hard launch on Instagram like a regular person does. No, we don't do that here with Douyin influencer drama. That would be too simple. No, we need a love triangle that involves virtual Douyin gifts and even a decked out Rolls Royce.
Oh my god!
Guess it pays to have a killer Douyin influencer page.
There's big drama in the world of Chinese baddies, and this story's got everything. An S-tier baddie, her billionaire sugar daddy, his wife, and a male model.
This Douyin influencer love triangle, put on blast for everyone to see, involves a billionaire. The person in question? His name is Zhang Yushai. We'll call him Mr. Yush for short. Oh guys, I really butchered his name.
The sugar daddy in question is Zhang Yishai, and he's only 39 years old.
His day job is chairman of the Douyin Gang group, and his nightlife is caught in an affair with Douyin influencer
Sansan.
with over 750,000 followers, gained massive followings for lifestyle vlogs, high fashion aesthetics, and upward social mobility advice. So basically, she should be everyone's role model. I mean, Mrs. Sasan's choreorated videos have created a cult following.
Ooh, girl!
Jimmy, or Sisters, is basically popular for female creators with a mostly female fanbase. And in this case, they want to emulate their idol, Mrs. Sasan, who has a slender, dare I say, killer waist. And PSA, last night I stumbled upon all of this and I seriously thought it was satire at first, like something people commit a bit too hard to, but you know, don't actually go this far, please. And people cannot stop wanting that influencer waist. Warning, it will get weird. Because, have you ever wanted to swap out your belly button? For those who want an absolutely snatched waist, you can get fake belly buttons on virtual Chinese stores, even like Alibaba or straight off Douyin. So in China, you could slap a fake belly button, like a temporary tattoo, 3 to 4 centimeters or 6-7 centimeters above the real one, and you could just pull up your pants higher to cover the original, natural belly button you were born with. So what does this do actually? It makes your legs look longer, and you're more likely to have a slimmer torso for other people to see. Your clothes fit better, your grades are better, and everyone just smiles at you just a little bit more. I mean, that's how you copy Mrs. Sasan's body proportions in one step, because DIYing your body proportions can make your torso look snatched, not just small. And if you can't afford influencer private workout trainers, just artificially move up your waist. This is pretty awesome. There are even more shortcuts to be like your favorite Douyin beauty influencer, and one that's specifically called the mermaid waist. Now, what went viral recently was a popular YouTuber getting a plastic surgery transformation in China, and one that's specifically called the mermaid waist. Where during her consultation, she received recommendations for shots and fillers for everything. But specifically, this mermaid waist surgery was advertised for only taking 15 minutes with just a small hole, instead of your normal large incision. This is crazy, and people thought this was safe because the procedure only required simply folding the bottom 2 ribs in your body inwards. But in reality, no folding was getting done. These ribs were just being broken and unevenly done, leaving bones at different positions. Talk about plans falling out of place. Your ribs might fall out of place as well. This is crazy. And it really feels like, at the same time, it's bringing body dysmorphia to new heights. I mean, we talked about raising your belly button before, but now you could get custom designed belly buttons like they're croc charms. Yeah, someone out there, might have an interchangeable belly button collection like they're dressing up their Roblox avatar. Now, taking a look at the angled waist aesthetic, or what is now informally known on Douyin and Weibo, the ant waist. So once again, the aesthetic is basically having your hips so horizontal that it makes your waist so itty bitty small that it can play an ant in A Bug's Life. Fire movie, by the way. Douyin influencers call it an ant waist because your waist should be so tiny that it resembles the middle section of an ant. I mean, we're not even comparing it to the ant's whole body anymore. Your waist specifically has to look like an ant's torso because, I mean, it needs to be that snatched and that small. In fact, on Douyin, there are many of these waist trainers being promoted to sculpt your waist. Now, these are different than your fashion corsets because this time there are even more sketchy products from Alibaba with a 2-star rating. And then again, the waist compressors, they apply constant pressure to your ribs and internal organs. And over time, they can bend your ribs inwards. And you will feel that in your organs. So if you don't want the mermaid surgery, just get waist compressors. Fire. Those who gossip about me behind my back can admire my 54cm waist. I mean, they could probably still see me limping while I'm walking because my organs are squeezed, but that's a different issue. This feels very wholesome and very progressive as a beauty standard. Remember, this all started because people wanted to look like the star influencer Mrs. Sansan, whose beauty even caught the eye of a billionaire. And I mean, you have to remember there's a big difference between a K-drama billionaire and Mr. Zhang over here. Mr. Zhang and his mother are ranked on the Huron Rich List 2025 with a combined fortune of about 40 billion won, making him the richest person in Guangdong. Married to the famous classical dancer Wang Xiaoyi, who he has a child with.
So we already have the love triangle. Douyin baddie Hua Sansan, her billionaire sugar daddy, and his famous wife. And somehow, they made it all work out. The three of them have reportedly even gone on trips together on daddy's private jet.
So he has the money of a K-drama sugar daddy.
Money.
But does he have the plot armor of one? Because how do you cheat on your famous wife who's a classical dancer and flirt with another Douyin influencer on her public live stream? It sounds off, right? Okay. Mr. Zhang was so entranced by Mrs. San's Snatched Waist that he sent more virtual gifts under the contract of an exclusive relationship. Man, am I right? But the situation exploded when it was revealed that Mrs. Susan was using Mr. Zhang's money to fund her own lavish lifestyle, which was perfectly okay to him until it included spending over 300,000 won on a young male model. God forbid a woman have hobbies, right? But I mean, it took Mr. Zhang months to figure out this was even happening. This is insane drama that I'm connecting you with. This is a billionaire love triangle, but it's hosted on a Douyin public live stream. Move over, Twitch. It's on Douyin because we're all at a very Chinese part of our lives. First, Mr. Zhang was annoyed, and then he got properly angry that he lost his K-drama plot armor. This drama was so juicy online that people were curious and did more digging. So Mr. Zhang did what every K-drama sugar daddy does. He got his Avengers team of lawyers.
송로팀은 뭐 없으신가요? 없습니다.
Zhang filed a lawsuit in Guangdong's court to recoup the gifts and maybe some of his pride. I mean, his legal argument was that the luxury gifts were provided under a contract of an exclusive relationship. This is a crazy analogy, but it's like you gave your crush a plushie, but under the rule that you guys have to remain a couple forever. That's a little bit of a obsession, don't you think? But the drama got hotter when the background checks were completed, and Mrs. Susan had financial transfer records involving at least 3 other men. Mr. K-pop billionaire suddenly froze the supplemental cards that he sent to her and added jewelry, a Hermes bag, and a limited edition Kelly bag to the recovery list that he wanted to get back. Damn. I would have crashed out too if I was Mrs. Sasan. You're not taking away my Kelly bag. I mean, this is a brutal list of things that you have to give back. So Mrs. Sasan, in order to pay back the money and gifts, she captioned her bags that she was selling as brand new, just for photos. You go, girl. I love posting things as new on Depop when they're actually from my billionaire sugar daddy. That must be a unique experience. But she was selling off a starry sky themed bag and then selling a Lady Dior next. This is the real horror story, having to give away all your possessions. And she was deliberately posting these selling photos in a way that aligned with Mr. Zhang's new alleged lover, with nearly identical styling and makeup. I mean, don't make this so obvious that this is a K drama plotline, except in China and live on Douyin. So, once again, this all started because one Douyin influencer had a snatched waist. I mean, at this point, investing and doing work on your waist size is basically the 2015 version of Bitcoin. Am I crazy for wanting people to avoid shady surgeries and go back to just body filters? I mean, let's not pretend that we are too good to be doing body filters. Once again, thank you, and please don't do any of this. Please.